Hey everyone! Welcome back to the second episode of our August 2026 coverage of China's humanoid robot sector. We've got two big stories out of China today. First, let's follow up on Unitree's IPO. It continues to attract huge attention after its share price surged more than fivefold. Interestingly, on Chinese social media, CEO Wang Xingxing didn't look particularly thrilled during a recent gathering with major investors. Does that mean he's less confident about what comes next? Probably not. Unitree was already profitable, so my sense is that the push to go public may have come as much from investors as from the company itself. With its valuation soaring while large-scale humanoid deployment is still a ways off, it remains unclear whether such a rapid rise will ultimately help or hurt the company. While Unitree has dominated the headlines, there's also major news about its main rival, Agibot. And Agibot appears to have overtaken Unitree in shipments. Counterpoint Research published its first half humanoid robot shipment figures this week. Agibot ranked first with roughly 9,700 units, accounting for more than 43% of the market. Unitree came second, with over 7,000 units and a 31% share. Interestingly, Counterpoint's top 5 list is identical to Smart Analytics Global's ranking. Agibot, Unitree, Galbot, UBTECH, and Leju. But where are these robots actually being used? More than 60% of shipments still go mainly into entertainment, education, and research. I previously made a video comparing the corporate structures and product portfolios of Unitree and Agibot. Definitely check that out if you're interested. Put simply, Unitree is a classic investor-backed startup, while Agibot operates more like an industry heavyweight with deep investments across the supply chain and a more complex capital strategy. I'll drop the link to that video in the description below. Now to our second big story, the World Robot Conference 2026 in Beijing. For context, China has two major robotics events this summer. WAIC was held in Shanghai in July, and now WRC is taking place in Beijing, alongside the World Humanoid Robot Games. Reuters published a list of 10 Chinese robotics companies to watch at WRC. But if I were editing that list, my picks would look a little different. 1. Unitree's robots were dancing on stage again, of course. But the more important announcement was its new 7-axis robotic arm, giving the industry another relatively affordable hardware option for dexterous manipulation. 2. Galbot. For me, Galbot was one of the biggest newsmakers at WRC. They described their compact humanoid, the ET1, as the world's first humanoid robot capable of autonomous learning. Powered by its self-developed AstraBrain WBC 1.0 model and trained on over 100,000 hours of human motion data, ET1 can extract motion trajectories, learn, and reproduce complex physical movements in real time without relying on motion capture. At WRC, ET1 performed street dance, improvised conversations with other robots, and worked alongside Galbot's G1 retail robot to complete multi-step tasks using natural language commands. Standing 1.23 meters tall and weighing 30 kilograms, ET1 uses a soft exterior for safer interaction and motors supplied by Unitree. Galbot is targeting applications in entertainment, retail, and companionship. 3. UBTECH. UBTECH made headlines a few months ago after winning major government-backed contracts related to embodied intelligence data centers. Its autonomous battery swapping system remains an important feature, although the concept isn't as unusual as it once was. 4. Galaxea. Galaxea is another company focusing heavily on the robotics brain. During WRC, it held a forum to showcase its latest technologies. The company claims it has already secured orders for thousands of model-driven robots for real-world applications and aims to deliver more than 10,000 units next year. 5. EngineAI drew big crowds with its humanoid lineup, featuring T-800 robot fighting matches, dance, and terrain navigation demos. Robot boxing has really become EngineAI's signature marketing move. It's a crowd pleaser and a great way to generate buzz. 6. X-Square Robot's Walby model focuses on real-world adaptability. Its robots can predict what happens next, flip parcels when necessary, and reprioritize tasks on the fly. 7. RobotEra. RobotEra is another company targeting continuous parcel sorting. It combines its L7 humanoid robot with the X-Hand 1 PRO dexterous hand and a full-stack robotics platform. It has also partnered with China Post across multiple warehouse sites. 8. Noetix is taking a different approach by targeting consumer markets with expressive humanoid faces. Its strategy centers on emotional interaction, entertainment, and education. At WRC, it showcased bionic robots built around its X-Head 1 platform. 9. Spirit AI. Spirit AI's Moss 1 robot has made noticeable progress since WAIC. Its efficiency in tidying a living room has improved by more than 15%, showing stronger autonomous path planning, error correction, and real-time response to unexpected obstacles. 10. Fourier focuses on 4 main areas. Its GR3 robots can interpret household tasks, break them down into steps, and complete them autonomously. Fourier also showcased ecosystem partners such as Run Robotics, whose Centaur-style wheeled-legged robot can handle loads of up to 350 kilograms for demanding environments like steel plants, oil fields, and emergency rescues. 11. Kepler Madsen Huang, NVIDIA's Senior Director of Product and Technical Marketing for Physical AI and Robotics, visited several exhibitors, including Kepler Robotics. Since being acquired by a listed company, Kepler has broadened its product story. One teaser video even highlighted a Kylin series quadruped robot capable of carrying a person. There were plenty of other companies worth watching, like Dexforce, demonstrating solutions for smartphone inspection and retail sorting, or RoboScience showcasing its wheeled humanoid platform. But those were my main standouts. So, what was the bigger takeaway from WRC 2026? That industry is clearly shifting away from simply producing impressive stage demonstrations. The focus is now on generalization, reliability, efficiency, real-world deployment, and actual return on investment. Companies are competing on whether they can find genuine product-market fit and build closed-loop systems that work consistently in chaotic, real environments. Amid the WRC, JD.com also announced a major robotics strategy covering supply chains, services, and technology. The numbers certainly grabbed attention. By 2028, JD.com plans to invest 10 billion RMB in the sector, help 100 robotics brands each reach 1 billion RMB in sales. For now, though, I see this announcement more as a statement of ambition than evidence of where the market currently stands. Finally, there's an interesting perspective from Discover Robotics, founded by Tsinghua University Associate Professor Zhou Guyue. Its world model lead, Han Lei, argues that the real competitive advantage for household robots is generalization. Folding a familiar t-shirt in a fixed environment is largely an engineering problem. The much harder challenge is giving a robot an item it has never seen before, with a different shape, material, or structure, and expecting it to figure out what to do on its own. According to Han, solving that problem requires both breakthroughs in underlying model architecture and massive amounts of data from the physical world. So the next time we see a robot successfully complete a complex task in a demo, there's a key question we should be asking. Can it do the same thing in a different environment with different objects and under unpredictable conditions? That ability to generalize will ultimately matter much more than the demo itself. If you find this channel helpful and want to support the work, I've opened a Buy Me a Coffee page. The link is right down in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.